Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrea. If you haven't been here before, we talk about all things online business, social media, and I give tips for artists looking to grow their business. So if you're looking for tips to grow your business or you're looking to learn more about starting your own art business, you're in the right place. And be sure to subscribe to learn more and continue to grow our businesses together. I started growing my husband's art business, Color by Felix. Since 2017, I've been helping him manage and grow his business, and we have now a successful business online. And I'm sharing with you guys basically on my channel, a behind the scenes look into our art business. I sometimes share vlogs, I share things we've learned. And today I'm actually bringing you guys with me into our garden here in Puerto Rico because it's just a beautiful day, and I thought, why not record the video outside? I mean, it's beautiful out here. We got some orchids as our backdrop. I mean, come on, it's gorgeous. Well, we've been able to live here and work online just because of the things that we've implemented into our business. And I share a lot of that with you guys. I share about the positive aspects of owning your own business and having an online business as an artist, and how possible it is now more than ever to be an artist online and make 6 figures or more per year. You don't have to have millions of followers, and that's a possibility now, which is so crazy. So while I share with you guys all these amazing things that having an art business has allowed us to do, it's allowed us to travel, it's allowed us to move to a tropical island, it's allowed us to do a lot of things and make our own schedule and wake up together and not be in a rush to go to work. There's a lot of amazing benefits to having your own business, but there's also a lot of things that a lot of people don't tell you when you're starting your business. And so today I want to share with you all the reasons why you shouldn't start your own online art business. I'm taking a little break to put on some mosquito repellents because I get bitten a lot. So that's one of the negatives for me about Puerto Rico, even though I love it here and it's so amazing. There's nothing else that I think I regret, but I get bitten by mosquitoes a lot, so that's a bummer. But that's not gonna stop me from filming outside today. I'm gonna share with you guys, I feel like I always end up sharing 5 tips. So today I'm gonna share 7 tips or 7 reasons why you shouldn't start your own art business online. So I think a lot of people want what we have, but the thing is, like, it's a lot of work and you probably don't realize that until you actually do it yourself. But now that we've been through it, I would say that the work is definitely worth it. Like, we have a beautiful life and I'm so thankful to God for everything we have, but it does come with a ton of work. And so these are the things that you should know before you start your own online art business. And these are 7 things that might prevent you or might show that it's not for you. And having your own business is not for everyone. So there's no shame against that. These are just very important things to know before getting started or really wanting to do art for your own career, because if you are going to be an artist, it just comes with it that you need to have your own business. And I know a lot of artists don't like to spend time learning about business, but that's just the fact of how it is. Like, if you want to have a successful art business, you have to learn the business side as well if you want to be successful. So reason number 1, I would say, is that you actually end up working. So you have a lot more free time, but you actually end up being on call like 24/7, because you never know when someone's gonna email you, or you never know when someone has a customer service issue, or sometimes projects or things that you want to get out take a lot longer than like an 8-hour day. So like, although you can manage your own schedule and have your own free time, it kind of ends up being a double-edged sword, because it's like you have all this time, but you have to learn how to manage your own time because no one's watching you. And also, like, everything is on you. So if you don't get something done, no one else is gonna do it and no one's gonna care because it's your business now. So you have to learn how to manage your time. And also, something like, if you don't learn how to manage your time, you might end up working constantly. And that's something that I struggle with. It's maybe also because I really enjoy what I do, is I end up working a lot. We work pretty much for the last 5 years of having our own business. We've worked Monday through Saturday, sometimes even Sundays. We try to take Sundays off completely, but Monday through Saturday, and we're constantly working. but we do have time off. We're able to like start our days later, spend more time together. So it's kind of a trade-off, but that's something that you should definitely know. Number 2 reason to not start your own art business is if you are not open to learning, because you are constantly going to have to be learning new things, learning new ways to market yourself, learning new ways to grow your customers, grow your social media. So if you're not into learning, which I doubt that you're not because you're watching this video and you're learning, but if for some reason you're watching this and you don't like learning, I will be shocked. And also probably having your own business is not for you, because you're constantly going to need to be learning new ways of how to do business and how to grow as an artist doing business. Number 3 reason that having your own art business would not be for you is if you are scared at the fact that you don't have a guaranteed set amount of money, because that is one thing that having your own business, anyone you talk to, it's very rare that you know exactly how much money you're going to be getting each month. It can really fluctuate, especially if you have multiple streams of income. Maybe one month, one stream of income is amazing, and then the next month it's like half as much, you know? So it could really depend, especially as an artist, especially if you're selling originals mainly, you are going to have fluctuations in when people are buying pieces, when they're not. So that's why I always recommend to have multiple streams of income as an artist, but also just know that nothing is guaranteed. Things change all the time. So yes, it's a risk, but there are also a lot of rewards. Reason number 4 that having an art business yourself might not be for you is if you do not have patience. This is something I see so often, and I even struggle with it myself, even after seeing how much patience that having your own business requires. You have to be patient, and you have to remind yourself constantly that things take time, because a lot of the times people want to see results within like 1 week or 2 weeks of starting their social media pages or starting their online business, and people get discouraged really easily if they don't see that first sale come in like once they first open their website. And that's just the reality of having your business, is that things are not always linear. They do not always go up. Things go up, they come down, things are down and they go up. It just takes time and it takes persistence. And I just want to remind you that for Felix and I, whatever you're seeing now, it was not overnight. Felix has been painting for 17 years already, and he had been posting for about 6 months consistently with his schedule before he even started seeing traction. So things really build on each other, and that's why you have to keep going even if you're not seeing results right away. And so if you get discouraged easily or you're not very patient, then I think that having your own business might not be for you. Reason number 5 that having your own business in art might not be for you is if you're not willing to work for free in the beginning. If you think that in the beginning of just starting your platform, everything should be handed to you or people should start paying you immediately, it's just not going to happen. That's not how it works. You have to really work for free for a long time before you even see anything. So I remember when Felix first started his YouTube channel, he wasn't even sure or didn't even know if they were actually going to pay him. He didn't believe me when I told him that he could make money from YouTube videos. But for the first year, he was just working for free. He wasn't getting anything in return other than amazing, kind messages from his supportive followers. And that was amazing. But of course, as an artist, you need income. So I just want to remind you that things don't always come right away. It took time. It took him a year of working for free to even see any of his results paying off, which is a lot of time and it goes by very slowly. But if you're patient, I promise it'll pay off. Number 6 reason why you shouldn't do art as a living is if you haven't yet mastered your craft. So as I said before, Felix had been painting with acrylics for 17 years before he even was able to make it his living. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't try. I'm not saying that you shouldn't keep going. I'm just saying that you need to keep practicing. And again, this goes with patience because it takes time to master your craft, to figure out what kind of art you want to be putting out in the world. And also part of that is putting yourself out there, even maybe before you feel like you're 100% ready, you know? Because I feel like Felix has grown so much as an artist just from sharing his work and putting it out there. But what I'm saying is, like, don't get discouraged if right away people aren't buying your work. But I just think you need to start putting yourself out there, have patience, and keep growing as an artist. And with time, your art is gonna grow and your business is gonna grow. And finally, reason number 7 why you shouldn't be an artist or start your own art business is if you aren't excited about having art be your job. So I know that having art be your job can sound like a dream and it sounds amazing, but something else to consider is that that is gonna be what's paying the bills. So you're gonna sometimes not feel like painting and you're still gonna have to paint for your living and your income. So that's something really important to consider. I know that sometimes there's days where Felix doesn't want to create and he still has to because that's what pays the bills. And so it's amazing to have art be your job, but it's also something definitely to consider is if it excites you to have your income be attached to you creating, or if you want creating to be more of a hobby and have something else that pays the bills. So these are just things for you to consider, things that we have learned as we've gone and as we've had our own art business. Again, there's nothing wrong with deciding that having an art business isn't for you. But if you do decide that you want to start an art business or you're interested in art business or online business and learning more, definitely be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Hit the bell button if you haven't already because it'll help you know when I have new videos out all about art business. I'm here to help you guys grow in your business, help there be no more starving artists because there doesn't need to be in this day and age. There's so many opportunities and I'm so excited to share more with you guys as we are learning, as we're growing. And again, I'm just gonna be sharing on this channel with you guys everything that we've been going through and learning on our journey. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in and hope to see you next week. Bye.